Welcome. We have officially moved to our property. That little clip you just seen was our little mountain view we have, and Scarlett out on her leash enjoying the morning. But the camper's behind me. They're excited to be out here. Take very many videos of us moving out here. We ended up moving my parents' camper in the dark. We were setting up ours when the sun was going down. The reason we were kind of in a hurry to get them out here was we don't really have a driveway where they're sitting, and you'll see that in a minute, and they were calling for a whole bunch of rain. So we had to get everything moved or it wasn't going to get moved for a couple days. So I have a few pictures of us having the camper hooked up, a cute little picture here of the dogs in the truck, but that's all I really have of us physically moving the campers out here. But yeah, we're a little bit, I think it's going almost on 2 weeks here, and it's been a little bit of an adjustment, just trying to get our new routine and figuring everything out. I'll take you around and show you the little setup we got of the campers and kind of just do a little bit of a property update. This is our little setup of our camper. And as you can see, my parents' camper is right over there. And don't mind all the mud. So unfortunately where we are at, there's not very much grass right here. So when it rained, it was just straight mud. And as you can tell, the mud was seeping up through the rug. The rug really didn't do much, but it is what it is. Fortunately, over there where my parents are at, they have a lot of grass, so theirs didn't get too muddy. But here is the campers, and I am gonna turn you around to the mountain view. That's what we're waking up to every morning. But yeah, the camper is right here. And then over there is the horse barns and stuff. So it gives you an idea of the property a little bit, and then our house is going right there. So we had a couple days where it stopped raining and we were able to work on some horse fencing and some water lines. None of that is done. I have 2 videos that I have started to film, and I'm just not able to finish them because this whole last week the weather was absolutely awful. It rained so much, and this coming week, which you can see I have a winter coat on and a hat, it is chilly, and it's supposed to snow here, and it is supposed to get really cold. So, and when I mean really cold, I mean like Ohio cold weather, and weather that they're not used to down here is what everybody keeps telling us. So hopefully after this week and the cold spell, it warms back up and stays warm. We're hoping. And that leads me into my next thing, the foundation. You've seen in the previous video that I made about the property update, and the property was a mess. Again, it doesn't look much different now. They have not started our foundation. Again, like I said, it just rained all last week, and it is a muddy mess. And now this week it's freezing on and off, and they're calling for snow. So we're kind of getting a little discouraged with the whole house situation. Can't do much about it. They just need to start our foundation and we can get moving forward with that. So not really a lot to update on. Another thing I'm gonna lead into is the pond. Our pond is full. So I'm over here by the pond. It's a little interesting. We don't know how we feel about it, what's going on. We kind of are more confused now than ever with it. I will insert a little clip right here. This is what it has looked like if you haven't seen any of the other videos. It's not been real full. It's just been like kind of at the same water level, and this is what it's been looking like since we've purchased the property and since we've been here. Now what I'm going to show you is what the pond currently looks like, and it's full. It's not as full as it was. I will show you what this little clip right here is, what it looked like the first day we realized it was full. Now mind you, it rained. I don't know how many inches, but it rained a lot. So obviously it rains, water's gonna rise, but it raised a lot. So we're not sure if there's a tile that is like on this property and it feeds down into this pond and then it just drains slowly away, or if there's a tile going out of the pond. We are so confused. That little clip I just showed you was the day we realized it was full, and you can see that it has went down some. I'm pretty sure it was like up to here. I have to go back in the video and look. I don't have it in front of me at the moment, but you couldn't see like any of this in the pond. It kind of looks like the water level might have been up to here. So yeah, this is what it currently looks like. This is probably I'd have to go back and look on the date that I first filmed that video. I want to say 4 to 5 days of it, you know, slowly reseeding, and it has not rained. So yeah, we're really not sure. We were kind of hoping that if it filled up, it would stay full, but it's went down. You can see it in the video that it's went down. How much is it going to go down? We don't know. So I'm going to show you the fencing that we started. So I'll take you over there and show you that. This is the fencing that we started. Again, I have a whole video started on it of us putting the posts in the ground and starting to run wire. The corral is still in there. We have not taken it down yet. And I will come over here and show you the sand lot. We have rope is going to go along there and come back and go over here. This right here is going to be for that door, so they are able to get in this slot. Here's the horse barn, and there is the fencing. This is what I just showed you, and then it's going to go this way, and then see that it's gonna, this whole front line right here. So it's all one big pasture basically, but then we have it cut off right here in front of me, and then it goes around to the barn right there. So, and then we have a door that's going right there. That's just kind of where we're at. We're trying to get fencing done, but it was so wet and muddy that we haven't been able to do anything. We actually had to order some more parts for this fencing that we're doing, so we had to wait on that. Yeah, so we're really not getting a whole lot done, which has kind of been a bummer. But hopefully after this week, the weather starts turning nice and we can get things done. We are fencing done. The stall is completely like dried up a little bit. Over there it is really muddy. We're eventually going to be putting grass and dirt in there, but again, we don't have it and the weather's not been cooperative to do that. So over here, get out of the wind a little bit and to get out of the sun. So a lot of you are probably like, okay, yeah, you showed us the horse stalls, you showed us the fencing that you're building. Where are your horses? We haven't seen them. So I was planning on doing a little meet the horse video a while ago. I'm like, oh, they'll be here soon and it'll be much easier to do once we get them to the property. Well, unfortunately keeps getting pushed out. So you have not seen them yet. I promise we have 2 horses. You will see them soon. I'm gonna wait until we have them here. We are gonna have them here in a couple weeks. We were gonna move them this coming weekend, which would have been the 23rd, but the weather's going to be so cold this week and there's talking for snow on Thursday, and we just decided that we want to move them. One, hopefully get the fencing done, and we need to button up their stalls a little bit and put some more dirt around the buildings, because when it rained really hard, their stalls kind of got a little wet inside. So we want to just button up some things so when we get them here, we don't have to worry about it. And the border that we have them at said that's totally fine. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep them there at least another week, maybe bring them sooner. It just kind of depends on the weather. Another thing is we are planning on going to Ohio. We have been wanting to go up there since probably the middle of January, but the weather was crappy up there, then the weather got crappy here, and we're like, yeah, we're not going to go up there when it's crappy out. So we do have to go up there either this coming weekend or the weekend after to get hay. We are about out of hay, so stay tuned for that. We have to go to Ohio, whether we go this weekend or go next weekend. And if we go next weekend, we will go to Ohio and then move the horses probably that Sunday when we come back. We are really hoping to go this weekend, but they're calling for a snowstorm down here, and when it snows down here, they shut everything down and the weather, just the roads stay crappy for a while. So hopefully we can get out of here, but we don't know. That is a little update on the horses. They will be moved here very soon. You will meet them very soon, so just be patient. Sorry it's taken a while, but we are curious what the pond is going to do. We were hoping it was going to stay full, but it's not looking like it's going to stay full. I'm curious how much it's actually going to drain down, and if it drains down to where it was, then it must be some kind of drainage pond, we're assuming. Not really sure what to do with it, how to take that information. We're just going to have to see how low it gets. So stay tuned for the pond saga that continues. So that's all I really have. This video's not really been much. I wanted to get a little video out for you guys. Another thing is I want to start not necessarily daily vlogging because I don't think I have enough content to daily vlog, at least not until we get a house. Again, we want to start doing a garden, we want to do a greenhouse, we want to fix up the general store. Getting our house here is going to be another whole series and videos of its own. I have not talked about that and what we're doing and how that whole process is going to go, so stay tuned for that video. We just have a lot of different things in the works, a lot of things coming. We want to go explore the area that we live in. We want to go explore East Tennessee. We like to hike. We want to go to waterfalls, explore the Great Smoky Mountains. So we just have a lot of things we want to do and a lot of things that are coming up. We just at the moment don't have a lot to film, so it's kind of hard to do daily vlogs because I don't have a lot that I feel like you guys would be interested in. Drop your comments below what you want to see more of. Do you want to see more property projects? Do you want to see us going on more adventures, RV living content? I'm going to try to maybe do 2 or 3 videos a week if I can get content out there. Drop a comment down below what kind of content you want to see. Like this video, share this video, that really helps us out. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.